Hey, it's Ruben in the shop, bringing you another haul video. Last couple weeks I've been doing the thrifting run locally and finding cool stuff. So I'm gonna keep it up. Let me show you what I got. Here's the table. It's filled with cool stuff. We'll move left to right. One of the last things I bought were these mid-century modern. They are Salem North Star, I believe. Yeah, North Star. They had some plates, but they wanted $7 a piece for the plates. So I just got the platter and then the replacement gravy boat, replacement creamer. I just wanted like $50 worth of pottery there. I paid 8, 11, 17. So a little flip there. This is a cool lamp. Pretty sure it's older. This cord is older. The bulb is obviously new, and so is the baluster, is that what that's called? Classic clamshell. I think it's from like the 50s. It was originally this color. I took off the bottom, and yeah, that's the original paint. Nice turquoise. I'm thinking I paid 15 for it. I think that's a $75 lamp. Paid $20 for these Harry Potter cards. They're open. There's like 2 sets in there plus the hologram set. I paid $20. It might be $40 worth of cards there if you put them in sleeves and all that jazz. I just got nostalgia factor. Behind there we got this wood file box, quite large. They made them in like 3x5 card size, and then this one's 4x6 inch card size, I believe, maybe 9x5. These boxes, they're $50 easy. If you can get them as compartments of 4. Compartments of 2, like 2 is 150, 4 is like 250, 300, so something to be on the lookout for. Saw it for 15, it's an easy 50, so. Turn and burn. Next, got a Pyrex Daisy Cinderella bowl. There's one little nick in it right here, I think, but that's the only piece of damage on it. So $10, it's worth 30, plus people gotta pay the shipping. I don't know what you call these vases. These glass ones are hot right now. I wanted to call it Empire, but I'm not sure. But this column, people want it. I paid $5 for that. I was excited to see it. Easy 50. We have this mask, saw it hanging on the wall. $10. Hector Manso Ceja, Ceja. He does realist paintings now, but he used to do these weird pottery things. He did a bunch of eggs. The eggs go anywhere from like 70 to 120, so I imagine a mask is around the same price. Little figurines. The guy was really pushing them on me, so I just took them. Paid $5 for the pair. Got the bullfighter. It's from Japan. I think the lady, she's part of a frog set that would have also come with a planter, but not exactly sure. Those are like $15-20 a piece. I have 2 pieces of crackle glass. One was in the case, one was out of the case. I'll have to do a little bit more research to find out if it's Viking or if it's Blanco or who exactly it is. But I usually am able to find out what's what. Just a big fan of the crackle glass. They're both hand blown and nice pieces. Another cool piece of glass. That's kind of why I bought the figurines, is because I noticed this cat, asked him to see it. It is a Fenton cat. It was only $3. It's also hand signed there on the back from 85, I think, something like that. It's worth like $50. Is there a chip on the end? No. A little tin. These are from England. They're from like the 70s, 80s. They're worth $15-20. Paid $5. Had a million of them. Cool old mirror, wood. I'm thinking middle of the last century, lacquered, probably from Japan. And this does bother me. It was $5. They hit a little crack underneath the sticker, which I don't think is cool. But I'll disclose that. Still sell it for $60-70. Behind that, I thought I'd try out this clock. It's just a quartz clock, but it's from the 1987 Concours d'Elegance Palm Springs Vintage Grand Prix Lincoln Mercury. So I don't know, that might have some crossover interest. At $10 we'll give it a shot. Behind that is a Hager vase. It's actually not a vase, it's a jar or an urn. It's missing its top. I did not know that when I bought it. Paid $7 for it. I'll probably get 20, 25. Right there is a bronze horse. It is Tang Dynasty style. I do not think it's from the Tang Dynasty. If it were, it'd be a multi-$1,000 piece. As it sits, it's still a cool decorative piece. Believe it's mid-century modern. I forget. I'll put the designer's name underneath. I have other pieces of his, or have had other pieces of his, and it's realistically like $250, $300, but you got to get the buyer. There's kind of a lot of them out there, but there are a lot of crappy ones out there. So this was a nice surprise. About this vase, it is wood. It is gilded on the back. Yeah. We have made in Italy for Broadway sticker. I think this is from like the 50s, probably. I don't think it's much earlier than that. It is not an uncommon mirror. I do see them up for sale all over the internet. And people always say they're 19th century. And I've seen the backs of them. They're like the same as my back with those stickers. It's just not 19th century. Everywhere online, you can't buy this mirror for under $600. So hopefully I can get it moved at $300. Be more forthright in that description. But in all honesty, it's an awesome mirror. At $10, had to get it. Had that cloisonne vase behind there. It was only a few bucks, but I didn't notice the damage till I got home. A little bit of a ding there, kind of a bummer. What was it, $7? Still worth about 20 without the ding, maybe 40, 50. Ideally what you want is a pair of them, and you want their little wood bases. If I had a pair with the wood bases, I'd get like $200 to $300 for it. Next are these salt and pepper shakers. I just like the Grand Canyon sticker. You would have bought this, I guess, at the park. Not much, $15 maybe. I have this lion. Got it mostly because it has the sticker, Roko, Japan. Probably hand painted. Here's his face. That's worth $15, $20. Got these 3 horses. I wouldn't have gotten them if this one didn't have its sticker still. There's the sticker. What it says there is like Hagen Rancor, I believe. I've had the larger Hagen Rancor horses before, or one of them, and I sold it for like $700, $800. These ones are worth $20 a piece, maybe. I paid $4 a piece. I'll auction them. Sometimes they're retired and worth more money. Behind them, you have another salt and pepper shaker set. Some type of advertising on there. Weiss DX. DX is a gasoline, I believe. So pick those up. I did see DX salt and pepper shakers, plastic ones that were in the shape of gas station pumps. But yeah, that's not what these are. So $20. I paid $2 for them. Behind those, you have 4 Ayn Rand paperback books. The books were 4 for $1. I saw those last week on my way out. They were still there, so I picked them up for $1. Sell them as a lot for $20. This is a Whataburger nickel cup. I don't know if I've shown you guys this before, but they had a promotion where if you bought this glass mug, I paid $6 for it, you can go in and fill it for a nickel anytime you want it at Whataburger. I don't know if they still honor that. Here's another mug, copper. It's awarded for something, some type of award, directors group. But I just got it because I needed a Moscow Mule cup. Here is a percolator, coffee percolator. You'll see these everywhere. I saw that green glass and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It does have a little bit of a glow to it, so it's probably uranium glass, Vaseline glass. It does come out. Let me see. So the fact that it remains is pretty wild. And most of them have a clear glass top. But yeah, that's the green one. It's worth $40 to $50 probably, just because of that glass piece. Here we got a little skunk pouch. Got that for my nephew. I thought that was funny. And is that it? Oh, got some clothes. The only one I'm really going to show you. I found these first thing I found. I really got lucky because someone had flipped the cuff like this, showing the red line. That's what you want with Levi's. Flip the cuff. You want that selvage denim. These are kind of vintage. They are white oak Levi's, made in the USA, which is nice. Here's that white oak I was talking about. And they have, so usually when you see this label, you're like, okay, these are modern, which they are. But still, these are made in the USA. And I believe from 1995, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. And what's also interesting is the back pockets. They're a small E, they're not big E, but the back pockets are a single stitch back pocket, which is quite rare, but maybe all of these white oak, made in the USA, Levi's, Selvedgens, had that single stitch. Regardless, it's like $125 to $200 pair of jeans if that single stitch doesn't mean anything. If the single stitch does mean something, it could double that price. So we'll see. Got some kind of art. Not really. But we got the Last Supper, all copper. I saw it coming into one of my favorite shops. The guy was proud of it, so I bought it from him for $25. You see a lot of copper Last Suppers. They're usually a lot smaller than that. That's about 3 feet by 2 feet. So we'll see what that does. If anything, just the wrapped copper frame is really cool. Then we have this. I saw it in the back of a shop. Wasn't priced yet. Asked about it. They kind of thought it was funny that anyone would be interested in it. So the lady told me $5. She knew what she was doing. At that price, I couldn't say no, but also I don't want to sell this because it's too big and heavy. Velvet Christmas painting. It's cool. We'll see what we do with it. We have last pieces here. That chair on the right, I needed a desk chair, and now I have one. It's from World Market. I bet you someone paid like $100+ for it. I paid $20 for it. And then you have the cassette, Napa Valley cassette rack. That's the top one, holds 100 cassettes. That's easy, $50-$60. Sold dozens of them at this point. Then below it, I believe it's an 8-track carrier. Not exactly sure, because the 8-tracks are aren't as wide as those slots, but VHSs are too wide. CDs don't make sense. So if you have any ideas what that might be for, let me know. Well, there you have it. That's it. I would show you my face, but I am sweating profusely now. My name is Ruben. I'm having a good day. Hoping you're having a good day. Let's talk again soon.